What is going on, guys? I wanted to make this video, and this is pretty much going to be a rant, and I'm not going to edit this video. I'm pretty much just going to make it and, upload it. Today, The Hollywood Reporter and Deadline have officially come out with a report that Henry Cavill is no longer going to play Superman, Clark Kent. And, sorry, I'm just adjusting this. This really upsets me, to be honest. I did make a couple posts on Twitter, and one of them was basically saying that Warner Brothers is kind of steering the ship in a wrong direction for the DC extended universe. Henry Cavill was, and I don't care if you don't like Man of Steel, but Henry Cavill was the best Superman we have seen on screen. His poise, his charisma, his leadership, his presence, his physique, everything that Henry Cavill was, even the look, he had the character of Superman down to a T. Man of Steel is my favorite DCU film. It's by far my favorite. I've loved it ever since, it first came out in 2012 or 2013, one of those years. I could pull it up right now, but I kind of just want to, that's beside the point. To me, the DCU works so well because of Superman, because of Henry Cavill and his leadership and poise in the role. This is a huge problem for me, is what the DCU is doing to their fan base. They are saying, screw it. We're just going to reboot everything except for Wonder Woman and Aquaman, and we're just going to pretend like nobody ever recognized. Well, there's a problem with that. Because if you reboot one, you got to reboot all of it. I have said, and I've defended this. I've defended the DCU, and especially with Justice League. I like Justice League. There are problems with Justice League as a film. I'll come out and say it. But it's a fun movie, and I enjoyed it. And I think one of the best parts in the entire Justice League was Superman. Yes, there was that huge mustache controversy with Henry Cavill because of Mission Impossible Fallout. But I don't care about that. I don't care about the terrible CGI. If you take that out of what was in Justice League, I loved what we got from Superman in Justice League. I loved what we got from Superman in Man of Steel. And I also really loved the Superman we got in Batman v Superman. And for DC to just take it away from us and just be like, you know what? We're just going to reboot this whole thing. And apparently they've talked about having Michael B. Jordan play Superman. It's ridiculous to me. There's so many things I want to say. There's so many things that I totally disagree with where DC is going. And one of those things is the political agenda of the DCU. Now look, Wonder Woman was awesome. I really loved Wonder Woman. I loved what it represented for the community as a whole, and especially as film fans. Finally having that heroine on screen was just amazing, where she was up front and in center. But I'm sorry, I don't want to see a Batgirl. I don't give a crap about Batgirl movie. Just saying. Supergirl, are you joking me? Are you joking me? Who wants to see a Supergirl and Batgirl movie? Nobody. The CW already has shows based on those characters. Not Batwoman yet, but they just got Ruby Rose signed on. I don't care about Superwoman or Batwoman. I want to see Superman. I want to see the Superman that I love, because Superman is my favorite character in the DCU. In DC Comics as well. He's my favorite character. He always has been. And I am just so sick of this political agenda that Hollywood is throwing in everybody's face. It's not enough for Star Wars to do it and have it be probably the worst parts of The Last Jedi is all the political stuff that they had to throw in there. But no, the DCEU decides that we're going to do the same thing. Warner Brothers says, you know what? We don't need Henry Cavill. We're just going to reboot. We'll put Michael B. Jordan in as Superman. I love Michael B. Jordan. He's a fantastic actor, but I am sorry. He should not be Superman. It's clear. He shouldn't be Superman. We've already established who Superman is as a character in the DCU. You can't just reboot part of the DCU. If you're going to reboot, come out and say, we're rebooting. Okay? Wonder Woman 84, Aquaman, after those movies, you're going to see different characters. We're doing something different. It's like, come on. Sketch a game plan. I've been on board with a lot of stuff that the DCU is doing. Warner Brothers is making the new Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix, which I'm very excited for. It sounds fantastic. I'm very much looking forward to Shazam. I thought that trailer was fantastic, and I loved it, and it looks so funny. But I am so done with all of this dumb, ridiculous nonsense that the DCU does. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Ben Affleck as Batman, but I have to say this. Ben Affleck has done a good job as the Caped Crusader. He has. And he's going to be gone, most likely. So I'm just absolutely appalled that Warner Bros. Would do this. It's such a stupid move. I want to read I want to read the statement from the DCU. This is how immature the DCU film collective is. All right. While no decisions have been made regarding any upcoming Superman films, we've always had great respect for and a great relationship with Henry Cavill, and that remains unchanged. So, what's that saying is that they're tiptoeing around the idea that Henry Cavill's out. He's gone. And I'm pissed. I know a lot of other people on Twitter have been super pissed. It's ridiculous to me. They have no structured plan. And do they even care about their fans? Do they? I've wanted to see a Man of Steel 2 for so long. And you know what movies they decide to put into production? Do you know what movies DCU puts in production? Suicide Squad 2. Suicide Squad was absolute garbage. That movie was terrible. I absolutely hated it. And so did most of the film community. What other movies? Oh, they talked about a Joker and Harley Quinn movie. Are you kidding me? A Joker Jared Leto standalone film, which is not going to happen, and it shouldn't happen. I'm frustrated, guys. I'm so passionate about the DCU. I love the majority of the films. I love all of them except for Suicide Squad. I've liked every single one, and I'm looking forward to Aquaman. But I am just so sick of this fake and just irresponsible DCU that we've had. They did a lot of they did some shaking up. They got Walter Hamada in there now as the guy who's seeing everything, but it's not changing anything. They still have no idea what they're doing. It's just frustrating, guys. Leave your comments below what you guys think. Like and subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye.